Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Wednesday, September 3, 2025. And in the news this afternoon, PTA head says no clerks at the schools. The principal of a corporate-era high school has dismissed the claims that the institution has banned the spray ground bags and the clerks' shoes following the circulation of a viral video suggesting otherwise. The principal confirmed that there is no such a prohibition, though concerns remain about whether expensive fashion items put students at risk of being robbed. But for Stuart Jacobs, president of the National Parent-Teacher Association of Jamaica, the issue is bigger than style. He pointed to the controversy 2 years ago when students carried Dunce-branded bags, sparking national outrage and the intervention from the association. Thank God good sense prevailed, and we were no longer seeing that bag, Jacobs told the news. The same thing with this one. There has to be a clear understanding of what we communicate to our children. What comes out of our schools will determine our society in another 10 years. The clash over fashion is not new. Jamaica has seen repeated flashpoints over hairstyles, skirt lengths, and the sneakers versus shoes rules, often forcing parents and administrators to balance discipline, identity, and cultural pride. Jacobs said the NPTAJ continues to support restrictions when necessary. Jacobs also stressed that expensive accessories can endanger students. It has been happening for years where students are targeted for the brand name shoes or bag, he said. As I tell the parents, keep it simple. Buy simple bags, buy simple shoes. The children are going to school not to be brand exposition, they are going to school to learn. In the past, the police have warned that school children wearing high-value brands are easy prey for thieves while on their way to and from classes. One mother told the news that she deliberately avoids high-priced brands for her son. "We can't risk it. If him come home with less than what him left with, my heart can't take it," she said. The question of Clerks' shoes carries a special weight in Jamaica, where the brand has long been tied to status and style and even immortalized in reggae and dancehall lyrics. But Jacobs urged moderation. Don't buy a Clerks and send your child to school. Clerks are expensive. Let them wear it on the weekends, to church, or to a family gathering, but not for school, he advised. Teach them to study hard and work to buy themselves a Clerks. Don't give it to them too early. Seaview Gardens man allegedly caught stealing phone from shop. A man from Seaview Gardens, St. Andrew, will soon appear in court after he was allegedly caught inside a business attempting to steal cash and a cell phone. The accused has been identified as 23-year-old Christopher Edwards, a production worker of Kingston 11. According to the Halfway Tree Police, the incident occurred on Retirement Road, Kingston 5, on Friday, August 26. A female shop owner said she had securely locked her establishment the evening before, but upon returning the next morning, she found the lock tampered with. She raised an alarm, and Edwards was reportedly discovered inside. The police were called, and Edwards was later arrested. Following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney, he was formally charged. His court date is to be confirmed. JHTA urges consultation before implementation of any minimum wage increase. The Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association has weighed in on the Jamaica Labour Party's proposal to double the national minimum wage. JLP leader Andrew Holness made the announcement at a party meeting on Sunday. The JHTA is urging the JLP administration to consult with the key stakeholders before proceeding with its proposal, warning that failure to do so increases the risk of creating economic shocks for businesses and workers. According to the association, any sudden wage increases without a proper dialogue and phased implementation strategies could inadvertently result in reduced employment opportunities, higher operational costs, and increased prices being passed on to consumers. The JHTA said it wants to see structured dialogue that fully considers the realities of the tourism sector, the broader economy, and Jamaica's long-term competitiveness. It argued that decisions of this magnitude must be grounded in collaboration, data-driven analysis, and transparency to ensure policies designed to uplift workers do not inadvertently weaken the industries that sustain them. It added that the government should utilize the Minimum Wage Advisory Commission in its undertaking to ensure transparency, fairness, and balance in decision-making. According to the GHTA, tourism accounts for approximately one-third of Jamaica's gross domestic product and is one of the country's largest employers. As such, it said any shift in wage policy would have wide-ranging implications for the sector. 4 arrested as the 2 guns seized. Detectives assigned to the St. James Police Division charged 4 men with various offenses, including possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition, following an incident in Ironshore on August 29. Charged are 27-year-old Romare McIntosh, a laborer of Lodge Green, Clarendon, 28-year-old Norman Burton, delivery man, 23-year-old Frederick Jackson, delivery man, both of Norwood, St. James, and 21-year-old Shaquille Chambers of Paradise in Norwood, St. James. Reports indicate that at 7:40 p.m., lawmen on patrol observed a Toyota motorcar committing a traffic breach. The vehicle was intercepted and the search of the vehicle was conducted. During the search, 1 Browning 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 1 round was found under the front passenger seat, and a palmetto dagger compact 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 3 rounds was found under the driver's seat. The men were arrested and subsequently charged following a question and answer session. Their court date is being finalized. $1 million car scam lands a St. Catherine man in court. A St. Catherine man who pocketed more than $1 million under the guise of buying a motor car has pleaded guilty to obtaining money by false pretense. 38-year-old Patrick Rennie appeared before acting senior court judge Janelle Nelson Gale on Tuesday, where he entered the guilty plea. He has been remanded until October 17, 2025, when he is set to be sentenced. The judge also ordered a social inquiry report and a fingerprint order to be prepared on his behalf. The facts are that on March 23, 2021, Rennie received $1.4 million in 2 tranches to purchase a 2016 Toyota Probox motor car. However, he failed to deliver the vehicle. Multiple attempts by the complainant to recover the money were unsuccessful as Rennie became elusive. A police report was eventually filed, leading to his arrest and the charge. He made several court appearances before entering the guilty plea. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.